Okay, good morning, everybody. Okay, we're going to continue with what we did last time. I hope you were with me. If you were not, here's what you're going to do. This is going to be a week of, or a month actually, of challenges. So what I would like you to do is create a little grid like this. Okay, and on the grid, you're going to have these 5 different exercises: push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, sumo sit, and mountain climber. And then you're going to make a grid down here, and what we're going to do is we're going to chart our progress with doing these. Every time we have class, we're going to see if we can get a little bit better, incrementally. Okay? So if you haven't done this, stop the video, go ahead and make it, and then come back. Okay, additionally, what we are going to do is we're going to get into a routine of getting used to that yoga practice called sun salutation. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'll take you through it again. But pretty soon, after a week or so, you are going to be so familiar with this that you are going to be able to do it just by yourself, as if I wasn't here. Okay, so let's get started. So if you remember, the first one is reach up, breathe in, mountain pose. Then we dive down into what we call the forward fold and hold it. And then we came up to our knees, created a flat tabletop. And we do this nice and slow. And then we go back down into a plank. Hold that plank position. And then we went down, slowly down into a lying down position on our belly. And then we reached up, kind of massaged our lower back. Then down again. Then we came up to a downward facing dog. Then from here we stepped forward into a forward fold. And then back to a tabletop. Then down to a forward fold and then up. Okay, and the whole thing maybe took 2 minutes. So we're going to repeat that. All right, ready? Let me face this way when I do some of these. Mountain pose. Dive down to a forward fold. And wherever you can get, hold that. And at your exhale, your next exhale, see if you can get a little lower. Now we came up to a tabletop. And we went to a plank. Oh, yeah, we went to a plank. Yeah, we went to plank pose, sorry. I'm getting used to it myself. Now you can do the plank like this too. I got no problem with that. We'll just hold it there for a little bit. And then come down, rest, hands by your shoulders, and then come on up. Then we go right into it, we go down and into a downward facing dog. So down, and back to a downward facing dog. Step up to a forward fold. And up. Okay, let's do one more. We'll go a little quicker this time. And I'll just call out the poses. Ready? Mountain pose, forward fold, tabletop, forward fold, plank, lower down into cobra, then down into downward facing dog, step forward, forward fold, tabletop, forward fold into mountain pose, and the whole thing took a minute. Okay, that's pretty good. So what we're going to do in the coming weeks is we'll add a few other exercises onto that basic routine. Okay. So we're going to start our workout, and you're going to document. This is my sheet. We're going to document how many you've done. Each of these, some of these are a minute. I think most of them we did for a minute. Push-ups is the most you can do. No time limit. Okay, but before we get there, I just want to go ahead and review this scale. It's called the Borg Rating of Perceived Exertion. And what it is a scale of how hard you're working. So you can see the different markers. 0 would be rest. Some of these scales go from 0 to 20. Now, there's reasons for that. I don't want to get into it today. But I like the scale going from just 1 to 10, 0 to 10, because it's easier to kind of understand, because that's what we usually do when somebody says on a scale of 1 to 10, what is blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I don't know if you can see all the writings. 1 is really easy, 2 is easy, 3 is moderate, 4 is sort of hard, 5 is hard, 5 and 6 is hard, and that's where I put a big star and I made it a little bit more bold. 7 and 8 is really hard. So what I really want you to do with doing these exercises, you should at least be at an effort level that tells your body, tells you, you kind of indicate to yourself, this is kind of hard. Okay, all right, it's not painful, it might be discomforting, and it's kind of hard. Okay, got the idea? So we're going to go through each of these exercises. We'll go push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, sumo, and mountain climbers. All right, so get ready, and then you're going to document how many you did. Let's start with push-ups. So you're on your own. Remember, each push-up has to be perfect. If you need to be elevated, as I've talked to you about, go ahead and do that. But you're going to try to do as many push-ups as you can to an effort level of what? Kind of, sort of hard. Okay? So I'm going to get my hat ready. So I'm going to make sure I go down to about my nose on the ground and do as many as you can. I'm going to see what I can do today. That's really getting pretty difficult for me, so I'm going to stop right there. That was really pretty hard. That was, for me, on a level of hard to really hard. So I did put down the date, which is October 1st, and what you did. Okay, so all right, the next one we will do is we'll do sit-ups and burpees. So sit-ups will be the amount of sit-ups you can do in 1 minute. All right, let's start this at, I'll start it at 10:30 because I just want to review what I want you to do. So either hook your legs underneath the sofa or something like that, or have somebody sit on your ankles or hold your ankles down. Hands across your chest and ready, go. Sit up, hit your knees, your elbows to your knees, and keep going. Ten more seconds. Okay, stop. Oh. Okay, I think I busted that. I can't remember exactly what I did because I was talking to you. That's okay. All right, make sure you write down what you did. Okay, so we're going to do burpees. We'll wait a second. Remember, the way we'll do a burpee is get down each time your right leg comes up. You're going to count that as one. Got it? All right, so let's start this at 12:15. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1. Okay, stop. Whew, that was good. Write down. Write down how many you did. Okay. All right, let's get going. So the next one is we're going to do a sumo sit or a wall sit. I don't care. We'll start this at, let's start it at 14:00. And we're going to try to do a 1 minute. Yeah, we're going to try to do a 1 minute wall sit. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, if you don't have a wall, just do it on the, just do a sumo sit. Okay, and the only thing you're going to do is, if it's too discomforting, at 30 seconds, just on your sheet of paper, put down 30. If you can hold it for a whole minute, you're going to put down 1 minute. And what we'll do for the challenge for this, as the classes unfold, is we'll do it for a little bit longer. But this will be a pretty decent challenge, especially after we did sit-ups, push-ups, burpees. This is not easy. Okay, another 10 seconds. And just write down that you did it. Okay, so write down 3, 2, 1. All right, put down on your sheet of paper. Okay, you know, I just realized that I made a mistake. The burpees were really mountain climbers. So under your mountain climbers, put down how many you did. Okay, now we're going to do the burpees. I am sorry, I got a little confused because they both kind of resemble each other. Okay, so let's start the burpees at 1600. And the burpee will be squat, back, squat, up. How many you can do in 1 minute? Okay, ready? 3, 2, and go. That's 10 for me. Okay, and stop. All right, write down how many you did. Okay, so you should have your grid. It won't look like mine. Your grid will probably look like this. And for instance, for my burpees, the last time I did 21, okay, so I was shooting for 22. That's basically what I did today. Okay. Whew, that's a good workout. Okay, so I hope you stayed with me today. And let's just end it with just a couple mountain pose. Try to control our breath a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. We're not going to do any mindfulness other than just breathing in. Feel your breath, breathe out. Feel your body slow down as you do this. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, just stand still. Take a couple deep breaths. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. And just let your body feel, let your perception, your mind feel your heart rate going so fast. Take a deep breath, blow out. Breathe, deep breath in. And as you do this, you can kind of feel your heart rate slowing. And what I am feeling is, because I worked out so hard, as I really feel my heart rate pretty pronounced. Okay, let's end it there. The chart is really important because that's going to be a motivator for you. Okay, great workout for you. Thanks.